What up, y'all? It is March I think 20th. Let me double check. Sorry, it is March the 21st, 2024. And I'm here at my neighborhood in front of my house in West Greenville, South Carolina. And growing up here, our downtown has changed so much. It still trips me out to realize we are a tourist town, one of the best places to live in the South. And I always say, I feel like once a week, I feel like I'm saying to somebody, I wish I would have got pictures of what downtown used to look like. I wish I would have got pictures of what West Greenville used to look like. And I don't have an agenda for this video, but what we're gonna do is just kind of walk around and see what the neighborhood looks like right now. And then maybe kind of, I don't know, just have this as video that exists. So we can, so I can, even if it's just me, so I can look back on it in probably 2 or 3 years and think about how crazy it is. Right here behind me, we have what I call the boxing program, the boxing center, the Center for Educational Excellence. The Shaq Robinson and all them running that program, doing a great job. Really wish the lady who owned this house right here would do something with it. Been trying to get her to sell that house for a couple of years now, and do something with it, so we could have some neighbors. So you can already kind of see as I walk up and down the street, you got some of the nice houses on this side, and if we kind of look, as you get up and down the street, you can see some that hadn't been bought up yet and some that have. But it's crazy. Like right now, they're in the middle of, we're in the middle of forming a business association for West Greenville. And I'm interested to see how that goes. Interested to see what kind of representation, actual local, diverse representation from the neighborhood we have on there. You can see we still have some of the long-standing places. If you look up the street here, we're not going to walk up there. There's some amazing cottages that still stand. Some beautiful sunset's about to happen. I remember a few years ago when the neighborhood first started changing, I made a post before my Instagram got hacked and I had to start over, that just said, speed bumps like this, you can tell they're brand new, are one sign that often gets overlooked of gentrification. I wonder how many times, students or little kids with parents without money wish they had speed bumps, or may have been living in a neighborhood. We got some new construction going on right here, or some renovation. But just those speed bumps, now that people with resources like myself are here, now we have speed bumps, thanks to the city of Greenville. This is going to be nice. But you can see some houses that have been redone, some not yet. Like right down the corner here, if you can see the ones, those bigger houses, they're going for like $500,000. Wow. It's just crazy. If you can tell, when you get up here, There's all kind of cones that have been going up with road work signs, and I have no idea what they're going to be or what's going on. I imagine, oh, it looks like maybe a new sidewalk for when people are doing just like I'm doing right now and taking the neighborhood walks with the dog or the whoever, be a little safer. So this building right here on the corner, I just ran across a photo on an old Greenville Facebook page, Greenville Natives Facebook page, that I'm going to throw up on this video if I can go back and find it, to show you the difference of like what this used to be. It'll give you an idea. And if I can kind of maybe put them beside each other right there. And for context, y'all, my house is right up there on the corner. And we're gonna keep walking up through here towards downtown. If you're actually watching this video, thanks for coming along with me. You're actually helping me get my steps in. I think I left the gym today and I was still at like 8,500, so I wanted to get 10,000 steps in. So I use this as a great example, excuse to get my steps in. And I also just got this cool little camera. So we're going on vacation next week, and I wanted to practice using it in this mode. So hopefully this is coming out good. Now what y'all can't probably tell yet is this is the backside of another area, or I guess Plaza, that I bet you in a year, if we come back and watch this video, I'll make sure to walk home the other way so we can see the front. It's gonna look way, way different. But I'll wait till we get around to the front to talk about that. So, if you're not from here and you're watching this video, West Greenville is historically black, historically poor neighborhood, about a mile from the actual downtown of Greenville. A long time ago, it used to be called the Village, like I think in the 1800s. And it was traditionally home to a lot of the workers of the textile mill. Greenville, South Carolina used to be I think at one point even the textile capital of the world, or North America. There were textile plants all over. A lot of my family worked there, and now those mills, which one is, can almost see it from here, Brandon Mill. They're all being turned into condos, breweries, commercial spaces, which is cool, but it's also turning these neighborhoods, these mill neighborhoods, into hubs of gentrification. And so what the mills used to do is they were called mill hills. So they would have houses built all around their textile mills, and the employees would work there. And so there was never really any excuse for you to be able to get to work. So if you ever heard the term mill hill, or if that's your first time hearing that, that's what that is. So now we're getting into the heart of West Greenville, South Carolina. And I'll try to remember to throw some pictures of what this little block used to look like right here. But now it's modeled after a town in Charlotte, or a part of Charlotte called Noda. So you'll notice they've maintained, at least, thank God, the small, or the low-rise 1-2-story buildings. Here we have the Anchorage, which is a really, really good restaurant in Greenville. I'm not gonna walk all the way out of town, look. But I just wanna come down here and get some footage of something that's about to change. So we've had a big issue with developers from out of town coming in, swooping in and trying to just change everything. And if you can't tell, this is a smaller area. This road, like where these cars are coming right now, it's Pendleton Street. Already, y'all, in the morning and then around 5 o'clock, this road gets incredibly congested. But over here, there's a project that's about to go in called Woven. It's going to be 200 and something apartment units with tons of room for commercial area, and it's going to really change. Oh, if you look back there, there's the textile mill, or there's now condos. And this is going to change the whole fabric of the neighborhood. You can see it's also going to be, actually, did I tell you the wrong area? So I think Woven might be going down a little bit, but this is going to be cottages, townhomes, really high end, and then also over here is going to be all that commercial and residential use land. So you can see a little cool. They also call this like the arts village of the arts district of Greenville. So that's the one thing cool, is it does try to cater to artists. And also over there in that mill is the Greenville Center for Creative Arts, which is really cool. Caters to local artists, always has cool displays, cool events. So, you know, always try to point out the good things that are happening in the midst of the criticism. We've got a pasta place that's about to come in right here. We used to have a really cool tea and lunch spot. I'm gonna check out this tattoo place. Always looking for some new work. Over here, there's been a couple of different things go in and out. Actually, my friend James used to run a real estate brokerage out of there called Modern. That was his baby. Shout out James Akers. Que pendejo. There was a brewery down here that was really cool. That's about to turn into a tapas place. Here you have an event space. You have Indigo. It used to be yoga. Now they do bar exercise, and they have an art studio in there. Katie and her mom run that place. Great human beings. One thing I will shout out about my neighborhood is the owners of all these businesses seem to generally be really great people, all with huge hearts. Now I'm hungry. Bar Margaret. Rise Bakery. So you can see cool little places to eat. That's Josh Crocker, another great human. Josh works in the nonprofit sector with me. This right here, Village Grind, one of the coolest coffee shops you're ever gonna go to. Really love it. Savern, cool plant store. Again, take note of this, and I'm gonna throw some pictures up to show you how different it is, or it used to be. Coastal Crust over there is one of the best wood fire pizza places, restaurants you'll ever eat at. Across the street, you'll also notice Pace Jewelers, one of the long-standing OG restaurants. And here, my friends, I gotta give a shout out to Red's. It used to be one of our favorite late night spots, hookah lounge. Unfortunately had a terrible incident there that led to them being closed down. We miss y'all. If anybody from Red's is seeing this. So over here is the plaza that I was talking about, West Greenville Plaza. And this is what I feel like is going to be gone soon. You know, now that I think about it, everybody, all these businesses may be minority owned. We have the International Dance Academy. We've got the empanadas and pastries over here. We have the barber shop. Shout out Mr. Fred. We have phase 2 from Chris. Step by Step Ministries, nonprofit. But I just want to reflect on this because I really feel like within a year, this is going to look different. It makes me really sad. It makes me really sad to see some of this. I'm grateful for some of the change. I'm not excited about the fact that most of it's happened without the voice and the input of a lot of the residents who actually live here. You go to some of these meetings to advocate. What's going on, man? All right. You go to a lot of these meetings around here. What's good? Hey, look, I'm getting some footage of West Greenville before they change everything. Look, tell them about your business, boy.
Phase 2 Expressway, 1225 Culinary Street, Greenville, right in the heart of our district, right inside the West Greenville.
You already know.
Right there. My man TJ Rumble, hey man, this guy's the man. Hey, you hear about the dude? Oh, you might want to pause that.
Hold
dude
up.
They got the.
Yeah, that was, sorry about that. I had to stop it. He was telling me some cheese man about the neighborhood. I can't put that on the video quite yet, but whew, it's gonna be some more changes. But look, let's end this video with something beautiful. Let's check out this mural. My dude Adam from Blank Canvas painted this. I don't know, it's probably been a year ago, yeah. And it's just gorgeous. They changing young men's lives and young women's lives in here. Y'all check them out. Blank Canvas. So, thank you for kicking it with me on this little journey through West Greenville. Y'all be easy.